Hello there everyone, I am back with a brand new chat video, and as you can see I'm with my guest right now, and it's Darren McQuaid, aka the Magic Ghostbuster. I did an interview with him a little while ago. If you down my list of videos you'll see my first chat that we did together, but now we are here to also talk about Ghostbusters as in general, and also about the upcoming movie that's actually about 5 days away, is it?
Yeah.
Thursday of this week, actually. So we're pretty looking forward to that. So we're going to be pretty much talking quite a bit about that today. And also I think some magic tricks might be included as well.
Of course.
So, yeah. So I hope you enjoy this, guys. And yeah, so let's start. So you've been doing okay?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been pretty busy. Ghostbusters wise, last 2 weeks in October, I was working at Halloween Trail in Ipswich, and I was dressed as a Ghostbuster, doing magic.
Was that fun?
Oh yeah, it was. Definitely needed to see a chiropractor after that. 2 weeks of wearing a proton pack every day took its toll.
I bet that's hard because they're quite heavy, but it can get heavy as you're during the time of wearing them, I bet.
Oh, definitely. For the last few days, I wasn't wearing it. I set up a little stage and was doing demonstrations of the props, which was quite fun. So I had it next to me rather than on my back.
So that's why we couldn't do October, if you guys, because we was going to do October, but you were pretty busy that month with all the stuff going on. And also,
it was a crazy month. I was filming stuff earlier in the month as well, and
also Halloween was coming up as well.
Yeah, of course, Halloween.
Did you have a good Halloween?
Yeah, I mean, I was working at this trail on Halloween night, but yeah, it was fun, really fun. Bit different to previous years where I've worked on the more adult side of scare acting, whereas this was more for kids.
Yeah.
So a lot less extreme. Got
my new Ghostbuster t-shirt here.
Awesome. Can't beat Stay Puft.
Yeah. So here's a quick question about the new film. With all the trailers have been really good, but do you think the TV spots or the adverts have been? Do you think there's a lot of spoilers in them, or?
I don't think they've gave too much away. I feel like they've been using mostly the same footage over and over with just tiny little bits of stuff. So personally, I don't think it's too much. I mean, I think that's about what you want in a film trailer. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, there's been films that have done a lot worse. I mean, I remember one of the Terminator films gave away the twist in the bloody trailer. So,
what's your upcoming? Are you gonna be seeing it on the Thursday as well? Or?
Yep, I'll be there Thursday morning, very first showing. Looking forward to it. How about you?
Yeah, very good. I'm gonna be going with my sister and my one or two of my nieces. So it just depends on who wants to see it with us. Because we got 4 tickets for the IMAX. So it depends on who wants to come and be. Depends on who wants to join us to be seeing it, really.
Excellent. We're going to go to the local one on Thursday, and then I think we're going to go to the BFI IMAX in London next week, just because that's just the biggest IMAX in the country, isn't it? It's massive. I don't know if you've ever been to that one, but you get the chance to see anything there.
The London one's bigger than.
The one at the BFI is massive. I saw what did I see there? I've seen 3 films there. I saw The Force Awakens, The Dark Knight Rises, and Jurassic Park when they released it in 3D. Yeah. And it's like stadium seating, and it's just so big. It's like ridiculously big. It's not cheap. It's quite expensive. But yeah, definitely worth it.
So what are you most looking forward to with the upcoming film?
I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is seeing the old guys back in it.
Same here. I mean, to be honest, when I saw the last trailer and they were like at the end of the trailer, you can tell it was them, but of course you couldn't see their heads.
Yeah.
But as soon as like you heard a voice like Venkman say, "Miss us," you know, that was like.
Oh, and we did miss them.
Yeah, all of us have, yeah.
Yeah, it reminded me of going back for the second Force Awakens trailer. They had. I don't know if you. Are you a Star Wars fan? I don't know if you're a Star Wars fan.
Yeah. Well, I've only got the films. I'm not really like a collector of the memorabilia.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've got the films. I think the last one. I still need to get the last two. I think it is. I think you're in the last one. Yeah,
I mean, my face is cut off, but I'm there because they cut a lot of my scenes out, annoyingly. But
that's a shame.
Yeah, there was a scene. I mean, I was only a background extra, but there was a scene where I'm like standing to attention as Kylo Ren, the Knights of Ren, all walked past. And that would have been cool. You definitely would have seen me there, but it was cool.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I still got to get the last two, but I think when I watch it, I'll think that you're in one of the scenes. So.
Yeah. But yeah, the second trailer for the Force Awakens, I always remember right at the end, it just had Han Solo and Chewbacca come up, and he said, "Chewie, we're home," and it reminded me of that moment because obviously we hadn't seen Han Solo since Return of the Jedi, and this is the same sort of thing. I mean, this is more exciting though to me. Just seeing their hands with their guns out, it was so good.
The Force Awakens, that was the one before the last two, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the first one that Disney did, 2015, I think that came out.
Yes, I think
so that was like the first film back.
It's the last two I need to get.
Yeah, it's a shame because I thought The Force Awakens. Sorry, we're going off on Star Wars. If you're talking about Ghostbusters, but I thought The Force Awakens was a pretty good film. It was a bit of a soft reboot, but I thought it was a good stepping off point. And then, unfortunately, that stepping off point sort of went like that. But never mind.
It's a bit of a two-dimensional thing a minute. Let's go between Ghostbusters and Doctor Who. Didn't you create a Dalek that was like with a proton pack on the back of it?
Yes, in fact, it's within reach, so I can show you that. There it is.
They should actually put one of them in Doctor Who, do like a Ghostbusters Doctor Who crossover.
Yeah, do you know, I don't even know where I got the idea for this. I think it was just one of those ideas that popped in there, and I had a spare proton pack off one of the Diamond Select figures, and I think the PK meter was from one of the old Matty figures I'd opened, and so were the goggles, I think. I can't remember exactly now.
That looks very good.
Yeah. Thank you. I tried to make it look a bit worn and weathered, and to make it look Ghostbusters-y. Yeah, and my brother had this old Dalek figure, so I stole that off him.
One part looks pretty good.
Thanks. That was from that was the Diamond Select one. Because what one did that cut? I think this proton pack come with the Ray figure where he's got his costume half undone, and I just thought he doesn't need to be wearing his proton pack for that figure, so I took it off him. And I was pretty happy.
Have you been collecting? Have you been collecting the new Ghostbusters Afterlife figures?
Yeah, I've got all the new Plasma series figures. And I mean they're the only ones really at the moment. I've been buying little bits of merch. Like I bought these things called Gushers, which I still need to open because I was going to do an unboxing video of those. They're like these little. Have you seen those? They're like ghosts, and then they sort of throw up slime with another tiny little ghost inside. Yeah,
I think I've seen. Yeah. I think I saw, Jason of Ghostbusters News do a video of it with it.
Oh, he probably has, yeah. He beats everyone to everything in Ghostbusters, doesn't he?
Do you watch his videos?
Sorry?
You watch Jason's videos? Ghostbusters News?
Yeah, I watch quite a few of his videos.
Yeah. Because the channel I'm subscribed, so I always click on the videos when they come through, so...
You know, he does such a good job with keeping up with news and everything like that.
What videos do you have to come? Oh, I've seen your latest building the Ecto 1 by Igor Moss Hero Collector.
Yeah, that's it.
I've been keeping up with those, so they're really good. It looks like it's coming on pretty well.
Yeah, it is. The only problem at the moment is my last videos went up about a week ago, but before that I hadn't really been able to do a proper video for about 3 months because the set before that had the part of the door miss. No, sorry, they'd sent the wrong door. Basically, that wasn't just me; that was everyone's. They made an error on the door.
Yeah.
So they're replacing that further down the line, and then all these trucking container issues around the country have delayed it as well. So I waited 2 months for the next parts to come, which was the ones I just uploaded. So I'm now hoping the next parts I'll get, which should be due in about 2 weeks.
Do they come into America?
I'm not sure where I think they ship them from within the UK, but I assume they get them from China or wherever they're made.
Yeah.
And then ship them out to us. But
beyond that, I don't really. To the finishing the finished Ecto 1.
It's going to be good when it's finished. I assume it'll be probably late next year. I guess it'll be finished.
Yeah. How many parts is there left to do?
I gone up to 98 in the last video, and there's supposed to be 141, so 43 parts left.
With Ghostbusters Afterlife, the last trailer. I know it's all like sort of dedicated to the character of Egon and Harold Ramis, but I got a couple of questions, and I probably be answered. I don't know, but who at the beginning of the trailer you kind of got Egon, like in a truck or a van with a ghost trap next to him.
Yeah.
And he's walking across to the farmhouse. And I'm thinking, at 1 minute you can see his face, but who is it played by? Because sadly we know it's not Harold Ramis, but what you can see of the face does look pretty good and close to Harold Ramis. So I think they got an actor or somebody that looked quite good to look like him.
Yeah, I imagine they've got an actor who looks like him, maybe enhanced him with CGI, maybe, or prosthetics or something like that.
Because I think that they did have to somehow have Egon in it, So that is, I think, a good way of. And I think it got approved in it by his daughter Violet Ramis.
It did. Which is good. I think as long as the family, because I know when they recreated what was his name, Peter Cushing, for one of the Star Wars films, loads of people said it was disrespectful, but I think as long as they've got the permission of his family members or Harold Ramis's family members, they're the only people that have the right to be upset about it, and if they've approved it, I think it's fine.
I read or heard something that Violet Ramis was getting some details of the proton pack, or the original Spengler proton pack, and she tried her father's pack on.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what I read or heard. And of course, that brought a tear to her eye because it was the original pack that he wore in the original or the second film. So I was I got to get details for making the new ones. And that was a good thing to hear and find out.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if we see Egon beyond these obviously flashbacks of him driving in that truck and all that. I'm wondering if we'll see him as a ghost later on in the film or something like that.
Yeah. I wonder if a ghost might appear of him at the end, because that'd be interesting. Because we haven't, that'd be then that'd be like a send off to both the character Egon and the actor as well. Yeah,
it'd be nice if they did something like that. But are all the original Ghostbusters going to survive even?
Yeah.
Because I've got this. I've had this theory that that Peter Venkman might die in it. So that because they know obviously Bill Murray can be a bit unreliable in terms of signing up to another film going forwards. I wonder if they'd kill his character off so they don't have to worry about it. That's just my little theory. I'm hoping I'm wrong about that because I don't want to see him killed off. But that's just my little theory.
Who's your favourite character? Was it Egon originally, or do you have a favourite?
Originally, it was Peter Venkman.
Yeah.
And I think it still is, to be honest. I think he is my favourite. But then it's difficult. I like little bits about all of them. Like Ernie Hudson as Winston is one of my favourites as well, just because of the way he doesn't take shit. Basically, I think he has some of the best lines in that first film.
Speaking of Winston, I love your video with the video message.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you've got it on your channel as well, or something, and that's a great video. It's like a video message to you, and what he says and stuff is great on that. I saw your video, saw you put Vigo back into a painting, all that sort of stuff. He was pretty impressed with all the.
Let me show you that. So I have.
Okay.
Hopefully I can get this framed right. So I have a empty painting and Vigo. And then I have the box. We put him in the box. Press the button. And now he's back in his painting.
That's good. That's pretty cool.
Thank you very much. Oh.
And that was the one he was talking about.
That is the one he was talking about, yeah. I think the lighting was probably better on the one he saw. I'm not sure what my lighting's like.
Is the lights off or something?
I've turned the lights off behind me and then got a light in front of me to keep my face lit up.
Yeah. So, in the Ghostbusters world, is there anything else you're looking forward to coming out or seeing?
Beyond Afterlife, not at the moment. I mean, I know there's speculation about a new video game, which I'm always dubious about video games. I know the Ghostbusters, the video game that came out 10 years ago now, was a brilliant game.
Speaking of that game, I don't know if you've seen my parts, but I've been doing video game playthrough.
No, I've not seen that.
I've done up to part. I started it back in 2019 when it was the 35th anniversary. So I did up to sometime last year. Then I took quite a bit of a break. I don't know why. I think because of things going on, like in life, I kind of forgot about doing some videos, and I want to get back into doing some videos, like Ghostbusters related and stuff. So I want to get back into doing some of the gameplay, because I think I'm up to part 14, and I think I'm on to Shandor Island again.
Okay, cool.
So I want to try and do that part. I want to do a video, like I said at the beginning of the video, I want to show off all the new stuff I have here behind me, and I got some stuff over here. So it'd be a good video to show off on that. What else do I have planned in the way of Ghostbuster stuff? My PKE meter that I got off Blind Wolf Cosplay.
Okay.
I took that to a shop because I wanted to show a shop where I get some of my Ghostbuster toys from. He keeps a lot of Ghostbusters merch for me, so when I go in there, he keeps it, and I can choose what I want to buy and stuff. So I went to Bath Comic Con recently, and he was there as well. So he saw my pack, and I wanted to show my PK meter, but this time I didn't have it on me, so I took it a week later, I think, to this shop. I showed it there, but before I went in, I sadly dropped it, my PK meter. So sadly, it broke, like it smashed all over the floor. The batteries fell out, and it was upsetting. It was. So the guy in the shop just gave me a bag, and I just put it in there, and I said, so what am I going to do here? What should I do? Should I get it fixed? Should I get an order a new one? And the outcome is I've ordered a new one. It's a newer version that he's making. So I kind of think that this newer version's better. So I'm glad of that. And it's a little bit dearer than the one I had before. So it looks better, and it sounds better. It's got the sounds from the video game in it as well. I think the older one did as well. But I like the way this one looks. So I got, I think, either 1 or 2 more payments, and it'll be made, and I'll receive it. So I'm pretty excited to be getting a new PKE meter. So that'd be good to. So it's sad about the old one, but I'm glad I've got a new one coming. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, silver lining.
Yeah. So I'll be doing a unboxing of that because, and I actually got some new figures in here to do with I think the Hasbro Pulse. No, Hasbro. Yeah, the figures where Ray, Winston, and Peter are older.
Oh yeah, the plasma series.
Yeah, that's the one. So I got to do an unboxing of them because I got this new shelf. I want to put them in, so I got to do an unboxing of those ones. And I'm going to wait till my new setup was all done before opening them. So I've bought them a while now, but I still need to do unboxing. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So I got different bits and bobs to show off. Got some books here I want to do videos on as well. So there's a lot of things mounting up. I must get a video done now, you know. So
yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, because otherwise, if you get like too many ideas or things to get videos on, you think, is it good? Is it worth doing now? Like it's all mounting up, like it's a whole lot of stuff. But I think if you have a nice list of stuff, you can do it. But I think now is about time to, because otherwise I think the list would go out of control.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've got loads of videos as well, like a list of ideas, a list of stuff I've recorded. It's just, yeah, been a bit of a nightmare lately because camera, computer issues and stuff, but all sorted now. So it's just having the time to edit, really, and film stuff.
How is your computer?
It had a little issue the other day where it, I don't know if it overheated or something, but it just the screen kept going black. And then it would come back on, and I'd have to put in my password to sign back into my account. But then it stopped. The next a couple of days later, it was fine again. So I don't know what was going on with that.
Yeah.
I'm used to technology.
Yeah. How do you edit your videos?
Well, I used to use Windows Movie Maker on my old computer. But my old computer was just, it basically needs putting out of its misery. It was just so slow. So now I've bought this editing program called Filmora, which I downloaded it. You can download it for free and practice with it. But to save your video without a watermark, you need to pay for it, basically.
Yeah.
So I've been practicing with that, and that seems pretty, it does a lot more than Movie Maker does, definitely.
I use Movie Maker. It was built into my laptop when I first got a computer, so I just stick with that.
Yeah, do you know what's interesting is because I used Movie Maker on my old one, and then this new laptop, it's got the next version of Windows up from the one I had previously, and it doesn't have Movie Maker on it. It has a new, I can't remember what it was called. It was basically their new upgraded version of Movie Maker, but with a different name. But they've took loads of stuff away from it. And it does less than the old Movie Maker, which was weird. But
because it does have some pretty good transitions on it, and you can go into the video, like start from fading from black and fade out and stuff. To say transitions from say clip to clip, if you want to put something nice effect in, just stuff like that. And
it was definitely good. It does the job. I never had any complaints, but this new one I've got does other things which should make things slightly better. But it does green screen as well. But whether I'll figure that out or not, I don't know.
How long have you been on YouTube?
Oh God, 10. I think about 10 years.
Yeah.
But not as the Magic Ghostbuster. I'm trying. No, I can't even remember because, funnily enough, one of my Magic videos that is of me doing a card trick for Slimer that I uploaded maybe a couple of months ago, and that video was on a different account, an old account of mine. And that was about 10 years old.
I saw the video on the Magic Ghostbuster channel. But yeah, I know the trick you mean, I think.
But it's only the last couple of years really that I've started really doing YouTube properly, because I've got a friend who's a professional videographer, does all the editing and all that. Originally, my intention was to just do videos with him because he can do a better job than I ever will be able to. And we filmed 3 magic things that I uploaded probably a couple of years ago now, but we just never got round to filming more. And then obviously the lockdown happened, and I just started doing unboxing videos out of, boredom, really, more than anything. I never intended to do those sort of videos, but I'm glad I did, because I do enjoy doing them now. And it's got more focus on the channel, which means more people see the magic, which is an added bonus.
Do you have any new videos up, like, recently or lately?
No, I'm hoping to have some out soon. I've been filming some new magic, and I've filmed a load of unboxing stuff. I need to get around to the editing side of it. Now, I was intending to get my new magic one out in the next few days, but I'm now wondering if I should wait until the week after, but just because with Afterlife coming out this week, I worry that if I put a new video up, it's just going to lose focus, because people are more into Afterlife at the moment. People are watching the trailers and we watching reviews and stuff. So I wonder if I should hold back on anything until the week after. I haven't decided yet, though.
When's your next, like? Oh yeah, you're gonna go as a Ghostbuster to the opening of Afterlife, or?
I'm just gonna wear I'm gonna wear a Ghostbusters t-shirt and jacket, but I won't go in costume, just because. No. Personally, I think unless you've been invited, I don't think wearing a proton pack's appropriate. That's just my opinion. But also, I don't really want to. I did have some cinemas ask about me coming on the 20th, the Saturday, but unfortunately, I've been booked for a gig for about a year on the Saturday, so I can't go on Saturday. But also, I don't want to have to sit there and worry about my proton pack, where I'm going to put it. Is it going to get knocked or anything? I'd rather just go there and enjoy the film and focus on that. I don't want to focus about meeting and greeting people or any of that sort of stuff, if that makes sense. Which is stuff I do enjoy. I normally enjoy that a lot, but I just want Thursday's all about the film for me and nothing else.
Yeah, the Bristol Ghostbusters, so the team near where I live, so in my town city. Richard, the organizer of that group, he was going to try to call around different cinemas to see if their group can go to the opening day for that film, and sadly he never had any answer back. So I felt kind of sorry about that. So that's sad.
I don't understand that. If I was the manager in a cinema, I would have jumped at the chance to have a group of people come to an opening day they've offered. Why wouldn't you?
Group of Ghostbuster fans with their gear and stuff, and doing stuff for charity as well, because they're part of St. Peter's Hospice here. Yeah. So I think it's sad that they didn't manage to go to an opening night for the film.
Don't get why they don't reply.
I've been to 2 of their con events, because this was before the pandemic, so quite a while ago now. This was 2019, so that was a good year for going for events and comic cons. It was only 3 different things I went to that year. It was the first event was it was a comic con, my first ever con I went to, and this was in a university. So that was good. And then the next one was in Halloween of that year. So it was the original Ghostbusters being shown at Ornosville Cemetery here in Bristol.
Oh,
that
cool.
was an interesting event. And then the last one was in December of 2019, and that was in Weston-super-Mare. And that was another Comic Con where I met up with the Bristol Ghostbusters. I think I got a video on my channel. I'm going to have to, send you the link of that. But that was a fun one as well. One of the people I met there called what's his name? It was Richard, and it was I forgot his name. That's bad.
I'm terrible with names as well.
Yeah. Richard created the group. That's bad, isn't it? It's even more sad because the guy I'm talking about, he was a part of the group for a year, and sadly he died as well.
Oh.
In the recent couple of years, he had leukemia and he was battling that. So it's really sad. I can't remember his name.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'll have to tell you later. It might come to me in a little while, but
yeah.
I feel kind of bad. I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, you know, we used to talk to each other quite a bit and stuff. We become I remember now. I'm so glad I remember. His name's called Ben Davis, I think. Ben Davies. Yeah, Ben Davies. I was a part of the group from for a year, and it was just good to meet him, and it was just good to know him for sadly the shortest amount of time I knew him for. But it was good to know the group and with him a part of it and stuff. So, but when you lose a member of a group, it's sad, isn't it? Because you become friends with these people, and yeah. So, you know, you think you're going to meet these people and become friends with them and know them for quite a while, and then suddenly something sad happens like that. So
yeah, life can suck sometimes.
Yeah. Because when I went to there's this local store that I get all my Ghostbuster merch from, and he got a lot of his stuff from there as well. I learned this from the shop guy, because he went in there and he said, "Oh, you knew Ben, didn't you, of the Bristol Ghostbusters?" Yeah, and I said, "Yeah, I knew him, and he's the one that died." And I said, "Yes, sadly that was back in the early 2020, I think." So yes, sad when stuff like that happens. And Richard, he went to a Comic-Con a little while ago. He did a video to me on my group. I don't know if you've seen it, because you're part of the group as well. I don't think you've seen it. He just went there. I said, sorry you couldn't come, but he just did a little video showing what the event was like and stuff. So that was a really nice thing to do. But he also said that there's a little photo of Ben that was on the table there to show that he's still a big part of the group, and that was nice to just have a photo there. And so that was good.
It's nice when people do that.
Yeah. But he's still part of the group and still part of the memory and stuff, because you know, the times I've met him as well, and yeah, it was a good time to know him, really. Your collection's doing good behind you. I can only see
thanks.
Pretty well.
It's expanded quite a bit. It's now moved into the hallway.
Is it?
Yeah, my girlfriend bought a one of the big Walker's Crisp displays home for me. So using that as a shelving unit for loads of new stuff. So that was cool.
That's good. How do you manage to clean the Ghostbusters collection? Like a big
You know what? It's so dusty at the moment. It needs a bloody good clean, but it's like a full day operation. Like, you know, moving it all, cleaning the shelf, cleaning each individual thing. So yeah, it takes a while.
How many shelves did you say you had for your Ghostbuster stuff behind you?
There ain't a lot of actual shelves, I guess. A lot of it's hanging on the wall or piled up on units behind me, but God, yeah, I need to count it, to be honest. Someone on my YouTube actually asked me how many items I've got a while back, and I never got round to counting it. I think I counted the bit in front of me, which is behind you, and I think there's about 300 different items there, just alone. So, yeah, the bit you can't see. I will have to go
So
through it and count.
you did a video once on your Back to the Future collection as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you keep the whereabouts that is, like in another room or?
Yeah, it's in the room behind me. Yeah, there's not a lot of Back to the Future stuff. I've got like the big Hot Toys DeLorean, a few figures, some of the Playmobil, signed hoverboard, flux capacitor. Don't really intend on expanding that much more unless something really super cool comes along.
Yeah, I had to some of the friends I thought I had on YouTube kind of didn't get my love for Ghostbusters, so I thought because there's various things that like make me happy, and Ghostbusters amongst the other one, it's a big thing that makes me happy.
Yeah.
And so I do like watching other movies, but kind of like Ghostbusters is like the biggest like love of mine. So if I'm unable to do this at a particular thing, I have to do something Ghostbusters related to kind of fill my mind up to be able to enjoy doing a certain thing. So Ghostbusters is my go-to thing if I can't do anything else.
Yeah. And that's good. You got to do what makes you happy at the end of the day. And and Ghostbusters is definitely that. But yeah, I'm the same. There's other films I like. I love Star Wars, love Back to the Future. They're probably my like next two below Ghostbusters, but Ghostbusters is the thing for me, really, the main thing.
I mean, I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff like mounting up, and other things of mounting up of different things to watch. But just recently, I've gone back to my Ghostbusters things for quite a bit to get caught up and watch again. I've got a Doctor Who Series 12 to watch on Blu-ray that I got. I got do you know the show Supernatural?
Oh, I know of it. I've never watched it, but I know of it.
So I've got that to watch. A couple of films I want to rewatch again, and that's Little Monsters from 1989.
Okay.
That's a movie starring Fred Savage. So that came out the same year as Ghostbusters 2. And have you seen the new Bill and Ted film?
No, do you know what? I haven't, and I need to watch that.
So saw that one only once. I want to rewatch that again, but I got all my Ghostbusters stuff that I want to watch first, and then I'll go on to these other bits afterwards. But yeah, but like I said, like you said as well, like Ghostbusters was the go-to thing to start off with, and then think to myself, I'll get this other stuff watched afterwards. It'd be all okay, you know. But yeah, it all mounts up, you know, doesn't it? So.
Oh, it definitely does. And me and my girlfriend have been going back and watching Quantum Leap lately, which has been interesting. Sorry?
A good show?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. A couple of episodes I thought, not really sure, but overall I think it's a really good show generally. And one of the main actors died actually last week from that.
Is your girlfriend a big Ghostbuster fan?
Not as much as me. She likes Ghostbusters, but she's coming on Thursday to watch it, and we're going to watch 1 and 2 on Wednesday night.
Nice.
Yeah, she likes it. Yeah, not as much as I do, but
kind of like in the order sort of thing. 1, 2, and then sort of third one on the Thursday. Have you got the Ghostbusters Monopoly game?
I do somewhere. Somewhere I do. I've got both versions somewhere.
Quite short, but.
I'm surprisingly loud for a Monopoly game.
Yeah. Then I got out quite recently. I also got here the what do you call it? The employee welcome kit.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That is, isn't it?
Yeah, you got like an invoice that if you actually took down the if you actually doing a job as a Ghostbuster and you wrote down the price and the invoice of what was happening. You got it comes with a GB1 patch and a rookie patch as well, so you can you make up a uniform, put the rookie on there if you wanted to. I'll tell you what I also have done as well. I don't know if I mentioned this on my last video, but I've got Ghostbusters 2. I've got the ingredients Methacil, so I can make my own Ghostbusters 2 star slime.
Cool.
Because I learned that in a book I got that the main ingredient in that substance is called Methacil or methacellulose. It's like a food ingredient that's it's something. It's non-toxic or anything like that. I think in the movie it's mixed with some other food thickener as well, but you can make it with this one. And I think, and it's also I read that it's just added with red food colouring, and it kind of looks pink when you mix it all together. So to make it, you need the little pot of Methacil. Put a good heat teaspoon, just like if you want to make like a little jar full of it, a jar full of it. Not as big as in the film, because that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to make like a say a jar that was in the courtroom scene or whatever, I suppose. Just fill up a jar with a good heap teaspoonful of this powder. Add in some boiling hot water, but you have to stir the powder and sort of let it dissolve, and let it become kind of like a gooey, like a clear gooey sort of substance. And then to make it, then you need to cool it down by adding cold water to make it into like a slime sort of substance, kind of stuff. And then add the colour in. I guess you can add whatever kind of colouring you want. I guess if you want Ghostbusters to add the pink or the red, or if you want to make it your own style, add green or blue or whatever colour you really want. So it's kind of good stuff. Or if you make it a Ghostbuster fan film or something, when you want to make your own stuff, it's good for that as well. But it's fun stuff to make. It's an experience. At one point I was trying to make it. I think I've got a picture on here. Let's see if I can. See if I can just share it. Add files. It's a picture I got on the on my desktop because I did do a video of it. I just want to see if I can share it just quickly. Something's happening.
Technology.
Yeah. It's just a picture of me holding up the stuff. Oh, here we are. Click. Let's see if it comes up. You might have to check it out afterwards, actually. It was there. No, it didn't come up. It's on the chat, so you might have to see it afterwards. But it's just me holding a bit of the goo and on the they let drop back down to the into the jar. But it was fun stuff to make. But yeah, it's quite it's one of the accurate ingredients to the second film. So it's quite fun. So if you wanted to make anything like that, get the Methacil. I got mine off Amazon. So that takes good stuff to make. I think there was another thickener called Surapan that was in it as well. I read this from the Ghostbusters Ultimate Visual History book.
Yeah, that's a good book, that is.
It's got like the pull out stuff in it as well. It's got some business cards and
That's a book every Ghostbusters fan should own, definitely.
Yeah. I don't know if you've got the like the big poster or poster book. It's yellow and it's got slime on the front of it.
Yeah, I think I know the one you mean. Is that the one with all the different artwork inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, got that.
Good
Yeah,
book.
that was a cool book.
I don't know the book that I haven't got yet, but I think I'll have to get it soon. It's the Ghostbusters Afterlife book.
Oh yeah,
On the film.
I don't think that's out for another week, is it? I think.
I'll have to check out on that one, but I think that'd be a good one to get sometime as well. And also, I heard that the Ghostbusters Afterlife soundtrack is being released on the same day that the film's released.
Yeah, I've heard that. I think it's only going to be on iTunes to begin with, isn't it? Or Amazon or whatever. I think.
Yeah.
From what I read, the physical CD won't be until next year.
Okay.
I'm not sure. How true that is. That's just something I read.
How have you got the scores and albums, the soundtrack?
Yeah, got all those. They're really good.
Do you like the Ghostbusters 2 score?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I've always liked Ghostbusters 2 score. I've been trying to replicate a tiny little bit of it on guitar for the end of my videos, but just changing it slightly, in own interpretation. But yeah, I always liked the Ghostbusters 2 score.
Yeah. I like how they compare the beginning part, when the 5 years later part comes up, then it goes into the Oscar part, and then it goes into the rushing, when the pram goes rushing down the street on its own. It's quite a, it get the pitch and the excitement of the music goes with the scenes, and also the Scoleri brothers part as well. I thought that was quite a good.
Yeah.
When you can see when the judge starts to shout and the music started to rise and the slime gets to start to bubble more as well.
That's perfect. It's amazing how much difference music makes to a scene.
Yeah.
Like you imagine those scenes without the music.
Also, like when Janosch is like I think the ladder or some steps. He's working on the Vigo's eye.
Mm.
And the lightning comes through, like he falls down the steps, and then you hear the sort of music or the Vigo theme come up as Vigo's face comes up bigger, and he starts talking with the reverse slime flowing underneath his head.
Yeah.
But and then afterwards, when he starts to possess Janosch by the lightning down to in his eyes, and says, "A child." Great stuff. And a lot of people kind of think that Ghostbusters 2 is similar to the first one. I guess because of the whole Stay Puft walking down the street, you have the Statue of Liberty at the end of the second one. But I think the second one is different in many ways. I
think just because a film has the same story beats doesn't mean it's the same film. It's still a different film, And I think people say that too often, but then I don't think people want different anyway. Like going back to Star Wars, right? Star Wars is a perfect example, right? The Force Awakens was almost a soft reboot of A New Hope. No different to how the Phantom Menace was, very same story beats, orphan a person on a desert planet blowing up big ship at the end, all that sort of stuff. But then when The Last Jedi came out, it was like completely different in many ways. And people didn't like it.
Yeah.
I think people just like to moan generally.
You've seen the TV spot, all the TV spots of you of Afterlife?
I think I've seen them all, yeah. I may have missed one or two, but there's quite a lot now. So, but I think they're all very similar, aren't they? A lot of them.
So I guess it's not a spoiler then if you've seen it. Who do you think might be the first person to get possessed in Afterlife by the terror dog?
I think it's going to be Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Definitely the way it looks like it's going to go.
What would be is it? We mean with the like a whole Walmart part? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the mother the mother sometime after that with Zool.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Unless it completely shocks us and goes the other way, maybe he doesn't get possessed. Maybe it's someone else. But
Yeah.
but I think that's definitely the way it's going to go.
So I wonder, like, because we know about the Ghostbusters because of the end of the trailer, but I wonder where Dana Barrett. We saw Annie Potts as well in the trailers. It's good to see her back in it, and just from that bit. But I'm thinking about Sigourney Weaver, because at the end of the trailer, I saw that there was like a ring on Murray Venkman's hand. So maybe him and Dana are married. So,
yeah, I think it's a fairly safe assumption, but I can't. It's hard to say where she'll fit in. I imagine there'll be a scene where maybe Peter and Dana are in their house, wherever they live, and then maybe she talks him into going and helping out or something.
Yeah.
Don't know. I think her part's not going to be massive, but we shall see.
I think there's a lot of things that we can think of what might happen. It might go a completely different direction, but I think it's good to have our entitlements to think what might happen.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't go that way, and it completely shocks us, that's fine. But it's good to have our thoughts as we go into it, and then.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think Ivan Reitman or Jason Reitman on one of the videos said there's be a lot of surprises on the way as well. So it's gonna be a great time.
Yeah, definitely. Everything about it looks good so far. Yeah, can't wait. 32 years been waiting.
Yeah. The wait is over almost.
Yeah, so it's hard to believe, isn't it? It's like this time next week would have seen it.
Yeah.
Just saying that just sounds crazy.
The wait to get a nice steelbook version of the film.
Yeah, can't wait for that either. Imagine that'll be February, March time, I guess. I don't know when they plan to release that, but they release DVDs so quick nowadays, don't they?
Yeah. So I don't know if I've had to ask this before, but let's say quickly about what our favourite scenes are in the previous releases. So what's your favourite scene in GB1?
In GB1, it's probably Stay Puft. First time you see Stay Puft walking. I used to love that scene when I was a kid. It used to get me really excited.
For me,
I
mean that's an obvious scene. I think because a lot of people. For me, it's kind of when they go to the basement of the library and you have Egon in the front of the other two with his key meter up in front of him, and they go through the stacks of books, come through to the open drawers with the cards coming out of it and the dripping slime on the thing, and then I think Egon says to Venkman, "I want a sample of this." He says, "Somebody blows their nose and you want to keep it." And then I think earlier on in that scene, you have Ray saying, "Can you smell something?"
Yeah, listen. Can you smell something?
Ghostbusters 2. It's always been the courtroom scene for me.
Yeah, it is for me as well. I just always loved that scene.
And I think you did a little video on why Winston wasn't in the scene.
Yeah, that's right.
You did a little discussion or on what you thought of what happened in that scene. And I think it was revealed in one of the IDW comics that he was outside sorting out one of the Scoleri brothers outside.
Yeah, it was the Scoleri brothers' mum.
Yeah, that was it.
That was outside in the comic, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, because that's a good way to have a story into that scene for the film. So now you kind of know what went on in that and why Winston went there. And and why you only just see him in the beginning scene. And now we're going to have scenes, favourite scenes come up in this new one.
Yeah, it's going to be fun talking about that once it's out and we've seen it.
Yeah. So, what's your, do you have any upcoming videos you like to do?
Main one's going to be my next magic one, which I have, most of my magic videos I've done so far, it's just me in front of the camera. Whereas I've been filming me doing magic for people out and about. At the Halloween trail, at Comic-Con, just out on the street. So that's going to be my next magic one. I've had a friend of mine redo my intro thing for me as well, so that'll be the first time I use that. And just I want it to be more like a little. It's not going to be like a quick 2-minute trick video. It's going to be like a sitting down and watching like a 15-20 minute video of me going about doing tricks and showing off collection results. So hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah.
Hopefully people watch it for more than a minute. But we shall see.
More than a minute? Oh, I hope people see it more than that. I feel like your videos are worth watching. They're really good.
Thank you.
I mean, why would people subscribe if they didn't really enjoy anybody's content? You know?
Do you know, the interesting thing I find about YouTube is I downloaded this app called YouTube Studio, and it goes into all the analytics, and it tells you how many people who watch your video are subscribed and how many are not. And I think about 90% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. 10% of subscribers watch the videos, and apparently that is about average among most channels, whether it's a channel with 5 million subscribers or 5 subscribers. Apparently that's average, which I find really weird.
Yeah.
Like if you think it'd be a lot higher, you think the percentage would be like 90% of people are subscribers and 10% are not. But apparently that's how it goes. Apparently.
Have you been watching the new Doctor Who series lately on the Sundays?
I haven't. I must admit, I've kind of lost interest in recent Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I think she's great as the Doctor. I just feel like I almost feel like they've took the fun out of Doctor Who with this last series. Like the effects went better. I thought the writing was a little bit ropey. Didn't like one of their new assistants, but I don't know. For me, it just sort of sucked the fun out of it, and so I've not in the last series. So I've not been that inclined to go out and watch this new series yet. But it looks interesting, so I might try and watch.
That Russell T Davies is coming back.
Yeah, hopefully that'll give it a kick up the arse to get better. But how about you? Have you watched the new series or enjoyed it?
I've been watching them. So the thing annoys me because I am watching it, and the only thing that gets me, because it's only a 6-part series this time, so it's like you get a cliffhanger at the end of each week.
Oh, okay.
Just a cliffhanger. You got to wait another week until you see what's going on the next time. And of course, the proper ending of the series will be on the 6th episode. But not just Doctor Who. I just don't like cliffhangers. When you just watch something and you like put on a spot, you got to wait nearly a week or so to see something continue.
That's why I kind of like Netflix nowadays, because they just put all the episodes of something on, and you can just sit there and watch it all day. You don't have to wait a week to find out what happens.
Did you hear about the Ghostbusters prequel storyline about how the Ghostbusters became Ghostbusters, or when Egon and Peter first met or something?
I remember reading about that, but I don't see the point of that personally.
No.
I don't think there's a film in that. I mean, we know how the Ghostbusters started. Do we really need to know how they met? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. Because it wouldn't be Ghostbusting. It wouldn't be the same actors. I don't know. not.
They could have just went to the
Personally, I thought,
university. They could have went to the university, Columbia University, started getting their jobs, and just like all individually met together.
yeah, I don't think we need to know anything more
No.
than that. You know, they were friends who work together at the beginning of the Ghostbusters, and then they start this ghostbusting business. I think we had their introduction. We don't need to know before that. I don't think.
Yeah.
I would rather see sequels where they're actually going to be busting ghosts.
Yeah. Do you think out of Afterlife that there'll be another like animated series or anything like that?
I think if it's successful enough, makes enough money, that will kickstart it into getting another film and hopefully an animated series.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I know people like to throw that term cash grab around a lot, but just making a film is a cash grab. They only make these films to make money. I mean, I know for some directors and all that, it's about the art, but the studio only cares about the money. And if it makes money, they'll do more.
Yeah, because before Jason Reitman had the vision of, I think it was Phoebe with the proton pack in a cornfield or wherever it was, that before that he didn't really want to make a Ghostbusters film. Until
Yeah,
then,
and I can understand that. You know, you think the pressure on him, you know, it's his dad's films. It's a very hardcore fan base that can be very nasty if doesn't go the way they want. So I think it was brave making it. It sounds like he's done a brilliant job. It looks like he's done a brilliant job, but still a brave move, I think.
I always laugh when I watch Ghostbusters 2, the beginning scene with the birthday party, and he's in that scene, and he says, "My dad thinks you guys are a bunch of crap," and it makes me laugh because Ivan Reitman, the director, is actually his father.
Yeah, that's great. That is so perfect.
Yeah. How old was he in that scene?
I don't know how old he was then. Must have been about
13, 12?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. I'm not really sure.
Because I know he was also on the set working behind the well, not working, but with his dad on the behind the scenes of the first film as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think you'd want to, when making a Ghostbusters film like he's now done, you'd want to think you're doing like the best job, and of course Ivan Reitman being his dad, think he did do the greatest job, and that's a good thing to
absolutely.
Have your family members say, especially when you're working on a project together. So I think Ivan's the producer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a family business, isn't it now?
Yeah, it is.
You've got the family-driven producer and director coming together to do a job on bringing this film together, and you've got a family in the film. Just the granddaughter and grandkids of Egon Spengler. So it's like a whole family-run movie. This one, both in the making of the film and in the movie itself. So I wonder, Egon's the grandfather, and I guess father of what the mum was. What's her name?
Oh God, I can't remember the character's name now. Carrie Coon is the actress.
Yeah, the one she's playing.
But yeah, I can't remember the character's name now.
Yeah, that's her.
But yeah, that's going to be.
Egon must have been her father.
Hmm.
Who was her mother?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. My theory is that it's just somewhat. I mean, I don't think we'll find out. I think it'll just be someone Egon had a fling with before Ghostbusters 1. Probably didn't even know he had a daughter. That's going to be my theory.
Yeah. So I don't think it would have been Janine. No.
No, I don't think so, because I think when you look at the ages of them as well, it's not. I don't think it's a daughter he had after Ghostbusters films. I think it was before, but I could be wrong. It's just my theory.
Yeah. I was thinking of something now. I forgot about it. Do you have pets?
Sorry?
Do you have pets?
No, not anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, what do you have?
I used to have a dog, but she died a few years ago now. Yeah, cancer. So
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. We had the dogs. On my sister had an old English sheepdog. She got a dog now still. She got a cockapoo. But before that, she had an old English sheepdog that that died in the end. We had a dog, Carrier King Joel Spaniel, little brown and white one. So he was a birthday present I had when I was a lot younger actually. So he lived a good life, but he died in the end. So it's quite sad when you use a pet. And
Yeah,
we didn't get.
that's why that's why I've not really got another one since.
I don't think you can really replace them, not really. So
No, I mean, unless you've got a dog or had a dog, you never really understand. They are part of your family. They're not just a pet, as far as I'm concerned. They are part of the family.
You know when you do your videos with Slimer in.
Oh yeah.
When you make it look as though it's like pretty good and like that he's actually doing stuff. Where do you get the like the vocals of like it's him talking?
Oh, that was I just got some audio from one of the episodes of the real Ghostbusters and just cut out bits of audio basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just overdub it when I do the editing side of it. But I'd need to go through the cartoons really and get some new audio, I think, because I keep using the same little bit of audio over and over.
Yeah, because I wondered, do you do it yourself or was it something else? You can maybe pretend to be Slimer.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping because when I use Slimer, obviously he's a puppet, I'm using him. So he's always on the edge of a table or just under the frame of the camera. But this new editing software I've got does green screen.
Okay,
Or well, green screen wouldn't work with Slime. You'd have to use a different color. But I'm hoping I can play with that, and then I can actually have him floating next to me rather than being down here below the frame. But
are you okay until about 5:30?
I'm gonna have to go about 5 because I've got something to do.
Oh, it's just gone 5 now.
Oh, okay. We might have to wrap up very shortly then.
Okay, a few minutes then. I hope you enjoy the movie next week.
Thank you. I hope you do too.
And have a lot of fun with it. We'll come back and maybe do another one of these sometime afterwards.
Yeah, definitely.
After the movie, and give maybe our thoughts and opinions of the movie, because I think that'd be a good thing to discuss and talk on a future a chat maybe. So we'll do that. I think that would be a good thing to do in a future one of these. So that'd be a good thing to do on a future one. Do you have say one more magic trick to do before we go?
Yeah. Okay. It's a fairly new one. It's interactive. So I've got some cards with ghosts on. Can you see all those?
Yeah.
Can you just think of one of these ghosts? So I'll go through them one at a time. Just think of one. Have you got one of those in your mind?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put them in this envelope, my ghost trap envelope, and I want you to imagine 5 of those ghosts escaping, but your ghost is going to get stuck in the trap. And then if we take those cards back out, do you remember what one you were thinking of?
Mm-hmm.
If we look now, one of the cards is blank, and it should be the one that you were thinking of has disappeared.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Should I say what I thought it was?
Yeah, you can say which one it was.
The one with the glasses.
Ah, cool.
So, quick question. How old were you when you were starting your magic?
About 5.
Yeah. So it was just like an interest, and then you over the years you learning
Yeah.
stuff, and then just got good
Daniel's
with it.
Magic Set and Ellie Bongo's Book of Magic are the two things I started with.
Okay. But yeah, this was fun. I'll go and I'll edit this together, and it'll be up on the channel in the next day or so.
Excellent. Look forward. I'll vote it on mine as well.
Yeah. Actually, you can when we've gone on your Skype, there's a little thing I think you can download. You'll be able to download it, so it'll be onto your phone or your computer or whatever, and you'll be able to upload it to whatever you want. So that'd be good to have it on there.
Awesome.
I'll just end up, but let's just say to the guys, thanks for watching, and we'll, like I just said, we'll be back with our thoughts and opinions on the new film. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Until next time, take care, and from me and Darren, keep on busting.
Busted.